Hi, this is Rose Holly with Mindfully Organized, and I help busy people who have too much but want more figure out what to let go of and what to embrace so that they can love the journey they're on. This is the second of my cyber clutter videos, and I'm going to focus on emails today. And I have a free mini ebook, and we'll post the link here that you can opt into my email list and get. It's got really cute characters in it drawn by my fiance, and it kind of gives a basic overview of my ideas of how to make email not so cluttery. So the first one is unsubscribe, and I know that we have all subscribed to a bazillion different places and stores ask for our emails, and we have newsletters. But if you're getting a newsletter and you never open it up, it's really clutter. So go ahead once a day, I never read these from, TJ Maxx. I'm going to unsubscribe, push unsubscribe, get that out. That's one less piece of email that's coming in. And you might want to turn off your notifications. So like Facebook, Twitter, those type of things. I don't need to know when somebody has commented on one of my posts. Really, the only time I care on Facebook is if somebody does a direct message to me. So I've gone in and changed my notifications to only email me if somebody sends me a direct message. And that stopped a whole bunch of emails coming through. And I turned off all Twitter notifications and Pinterest notifications, those type of things, because I go into those programs anyway and look at what's going on. I don't need them coming into my email. If you're doing some kind of special project, you might want them on if you're working on Pinterest project or something. But for the most part, it's just a distraction and it ends up being clutter. So now you have your email box and it's full of things. And what do you do with them? Well, I'd say if you have years and years worth, set yourself up some folders and move by year, 2010, 2011, 2012, move emails into those folders. You're probably not going to need anything there, but it's going to take way too much time to sort through those. So if you put them over there, you'll be able to search on them and they'll still be around, but they won't be cluttering up your email box. Then use my 4 C's to clean out your email box. And if you do a little bit of this every day, you'll get to a place where your email box is really just the things you haven't read and the things you need to work on. So the first one is complete. If it's something where you're like, oh yeah, I need to do that survey, if I need to quick update this, whatever, use your 15 minutes and do that. The second one is connect. So if you're waiting for someone, if somebody else needs this information, connect that email to somebody else, and then maybe put a task in your task list that says to follow up. Or some programs you can actually take that email and make it a to-do a week from now, and you can follow up on it. If it's a bigger project and you don't have it's not doable within your 15-minute time frame, calendar it. So say, all right, I'm seeing this email, it's something I need to do, and put it on your calendar for Friday when you have time, or for Saturday because you need to talk to your significant other, or whatever it is, put it on the calendar. And the last one is chuck it. So if you don't need it, get rid of it, or file it somewhere that is not in your email system. So the filing systems of different emails are talked about in different words. Gmail uses labels, Outlook uses folders, but I have a folder or a label, actually, because I use Gmail, for each project that I'm working on, for things like my son's school has its own folder, and checking it out of my inbox and over here to this folders means that I can still get it, I can still search on it, but it's not cluttering up my inbox. So my inbox is just things I haven't read and things I need to work on. And that will kind of visually declutter you and hopefully make your to-dos a little bit easier. So the last step in your computer decluttering, once you've archived your projects and you've cleaned out your email, is looking at what else is there. So you might have stuff saved on your desktop, you might have stuff saved in documents, you might have stuff saved in a Dropbox folder, and kind of think about how you use things. If you're only on your computer, then putting everything into file folders in your documents folder might really work for you. I'm often various places, so I've actually moved all of my documents into my Dropbox folder, which does sync onto my computer, but then syncs to the cloud so that I can open that Dropbox folder anywhere. And there's other places besides Dropbox. There's Copy that you can use and Google Docs that you can use, but these cloud services that sync your computer documents with a cloud, and then you can, from any computer in the world, get that document. It's going to take you a little while to start gathering documents up, but it'll be really, really helpful the next time you're looking for something. So we spent, my fiance and I actually spent a weekend gathering photos from every drive we could find, from computers, from phones, and putting them into year folders. And it was a really satisfying kind of project that made me feel really a lot more secure that our photos are safe. Now they're backed up onto a drive and onto the cloud. And it's a really nice feeling. Once you do all of that, your computer is probably going to have a very full trash can. So make sure you go in and you delete that. You might even want to do that a couple of times through this process, because you're going to end up with, I don't need that, I don't need that, I don't need that, and your trash can is going to get very full. And you might want to go into your downloads folder, make sure that there's nothing in there that you want, and clean that out too, because your computer can get really heavy in stuff, or things might be hiding in there that you were wondering where they were, and they're in your downloads folder. If you can't find your downloads folder, it's normally under users or under your name on a Mac. You can Google how to find my downloads folder and put your type of computer in there or your type of operating system in there, and you should be able to find it. And the very last thing, which is something I just started because my computer was complaining once again that it was running out of hard drive space. Look at your applications. Have you downloaded stuff that you haven't used in 2 years? Is there, some programs that you used to use, but you upgraded to a pro version and now they're both on there taking up space? So go through and delete those applications that are taking up space that you're not using at all. And then go and clean out your trash again because they're still going to take up space if they're sitting in the trash can. Hopefully this gives you some guidance on cleaning out your cyber clutter. My tips for keeping it from coming back in: really make sure when you're saving files that you're saving them to the places that you decided that you're going to save them. So being cognizant, being present when you push the save button, that you're saving it where you want it to. Unsubscribing from emails that you don't need, turning off notifications that you don't need, and periodically going through this declutter process should keep your cyber clutter down to a minimum. I hope this helps. I'll leave you with be present, be mindful, be caring, and let go. Bye.